This is a sequel to my video on the way I tie the Fiador knot. This is some observations on the Fiador knot. This knot here is the way it comes out normally when I tie it. You can see it's not symmetric. The loops seem to come out of the center of the knot, straight out. And on this other side, they seem to come out more towards the edge of the knot, in sort of a spiral, a helical. They come out at an angle to the center axis. Now, that implies there's something like room inside, and so it turns out that you can evert the knot. Tie it the same way, but you'll notice on this one, it's the opposite. The side with the big loop and the legs looks like it's coming straight out of the center. And these little loops look like they're coming out at an angle, helically. And then there's another thing that you can do with the knot, same knot, not tied any differently, just the way it's dressed and tightened, where it's symmetric. Both sides, I can't get the camera to focus, both sides come out straight, not helical. And the knot looks smashed, which it is. Now, so the way I did this, I'm not sure it's the best way or the only way, is you tie it the normal way, like the first example, and then you evert it, like the second example, tighten it up some, maybe not too much, and then you can stand the knot up like this, make it flat and symmetric. Now there's one more observation that I've made. I made this before I made the other ones, and I'll call this the super Fiador knot, or more like a generalized Fiador knot. Now you can see it has the same asymmetry. In my left hand, you can see that they're coming out from the edge at an angle. And on my right side, you can see that they're coming out straight from the center. Now, this was tied on a 1/2-inch pipe. And you can see from the regular Fiador knot that you could just as well tie it with 4 strands instead of just 1. It's more difficult because you have to handle 4 different strands without a loop. I've done it, you can do it. And so with 4 strands, why not more strands? This one has 12. I made it with scraps of cord I'd used for other projects. And why just one knot? You could just keep adding them on. You'll notice that each one goes the opposite direction. I could have made them all go the same direction. What I don't know is whether I could have done them like the other three single Fiador knots. One normal, one everted, and the other standing up, like this one. I don't know if I could have tied these that way. And so this is a puzzle from me to you. How do you do that? You can get the hints from the regular Fiador knot if you think of it as being 4 separate strands instead of 1 strand. Well, that's it for my observations on the Fiador knot.